Unit 4, Track 14. 1. Erin.
Can you imagine living in a place 4 times colder than your freezer? That's what it's like here. After a few minutes outside in freezing temperatures of -50, your nostrils fill with ice and you can't wiggle your toes. Everybody wears furs, and you need at least 2 pairs of trousers with tights underneath. And if your nose turns white, you need to get inside fast. In winter, the streets are deserted, but it can get pretty boring being cooped up indoors for days. A lot of babies are born in autumn. But there's somewhere even colder than here. In Imacon, about an hour by plane from here, temperatures reach rock bottom. It can get as cold as -70.
2. Jamie.
Just to give you an idea of how crowded it is here, the population is 7 times denser than in Manhattan. New York is nowhere near as crowded as this place. And the worst thing about it is that not only is it a concrete jungle, but rents are sky high, too. A small 3-room flat can cost as much as $8,000 a month. Our bedroom is so small the double bed touches the wall on 3 sides.
3. Lisa.
It's like walking into an oven here. It's boiling even in the shade. People try to escape the heat by getting up early and not doing too much in the afternoons. But outside the town, people still do everything by hand, even in temperatures like these. It regularly gets up to 50 degrees Celsius. What surprised me to begin with was the clothes people wear. You'd think that people would walk around wearing barely any clothes at all, but actually, in extreme heat like this, you have to avoid dehydration. So people tend to wear layers of cotton robes to keep the moisture in and act as insulation.
4. Arturo.
The last time it rained in Atacama was in 1971, and that was the first time for 400 years. The best thing about Atacama is that it has by far the purest air in the world, and this means you get amazing views of the stars at night. In fact, they're building a gigantic observatory on top of a mountain here. But of course, we need water to live here. There are some oases where you can get water underground, but that only accounts for a minuscule percentage of the water we need. It has to be piped in from outside.
5. Haldora.
In summer, we have daylight for more than 20 hours a day, and it really brings out the party spirit. The streets are packed with people dancing all through the night. They call Reykjavik the Ibiza of the North. From mid-May to mid-July, nights are as bright as days, and after the dark winters, people go crazy. It can be so bright at 3 in the morning you need sunglasses. My daughters used to wake early, but I never put special blinds on the windows. Only foreigners do that. It's simply the most wonderful time, and we all try to enjoy it. I sleep at least 1.5 hours less in the summer. I can catch up on my sleep in November, or when I'm old.